I am here with Joe Torre, the manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi, Joe. It's great to see you.
Same here, Jen.
Joe, I know that pitching and defense wins games, but talk about your offense. You have 7 guys hitting over 300. You have to be really impressed with what you've seen from them.
Yeah, I'd like to believe that the opposition is looking up on the scoreboard and seeing all the 300 and 400 hitters we have and sort of get a little frightened. But you're right about the pitching and defense, because unfortunately you look up at the clock here and that has nothing to do with when the game ends. And that's the one thing we need to get straightened out. But, I'm pretty confident that, we're going to play 9 innings and we're going to go out there and make some teams miserable, but we certainly need to get our pitching straightened out.
One pitcher that's been great for you is Kuroda. Just talk about him. I think he has 18 strikeouts, an ERA of 2.18. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's been good. And the thing about Hero is that we've got to keep him on the field. A couple of years ago, my first year, he had some injuries, some arm wearies and some arm problems, and he was on the DL a couple of different times. Last year, he got hit in the head with a line drive, and we were very fortunate that he was able to come back from that quickly. And right now, the last 3 starts in spring training were really good, and he carried it right over into the season. He's had 3 impressive outings where if he didn't have his best stuff, he still knows how to do it, and that was great for us.
One guy, I'm sorry to remind you, that's on the DL is Manny Ramirez, but Don Mattingly just told me that there's a lot of guys in this lineup that can step up for him. How much of a issue is it that Manny is not with you?
Well, Jen, I think last year, sometimes when bad things happen, good things come out of it. Juan Pierre last year, and not only the fact when Manny was suspended last year was Juan Pierre a great addition for us, but I think Matt Kemp and Andre Ethier found out that they didn't necessarily need that security blanket, and they grew, and they continue to grow, and that's what makes the middle of our order very tough to get through.
Speaking of Kemp and Ethier, I'm assuming you'll take your outfield over anybody's in all of baseball.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some pretty impressive players that play the outfield in the major leagues, but these kids, considering the age and the versatility that they have, Jen, I'm pretty satisfied.
Joe, I know it's early, but 3-6 on the road so far. How much better do you guys need to play away from your ballpark?
Well, that's all about pitching and bullpen. We've had leads, maybe all but the game that Lincecum shut us down. Unless you have somebody, and that's what made our Yankees so good on the road, because you had a guy like Mariano Rivera coming out of there and somebody setting up for him year in and year out. We need to get to our closer, and that's been a problem for us.
That was my next question. You did manage Mariano Rivera for so long, but Jonathan Broxton, how impressive has he been at such a young age?
Yeah, he's going to be a good one, because, again, what it takes to be a good closer is not only the ability to do it, but the heart to do it. And last year was very reminiscent of what happened to Mariano in '97 when he gave up the home run to Sandy Alomar. He gave up the double or triple, whatever it was, to Rollins and beat us in Game 4, and that sort of took us out of contention to come to see what Yankee Stadium looked like.
All right, last question. You've been out of New York for 2 years. I've only been out for 2 months. Please tell me it gets better, because I really miss pizza and bagels.
Yeah, well, at least you're close enough to go there, being in Baltimore. We're in L.A. I enjoy what I do out there. It's fun, and I think my daughter Andrea is sort of getting adjusted to it. But when you leave New York, it's very different. It's very different. It's just time to adjust, young lady.
And eat crabs.
No, definitely. Eat crabs. Very good.
Thank you, Joe. So great to see you.
Same here, Jen.